Hey guys, in this video we're making 3 different styles of pipes. We're gonna throw them, trim them, wax them, glaze them, do the whole process, fire them together so you guys can see what it takes to make a little pipe of your own. Alright, so we're gonna center this up and try to make this pipe as one piece with a cone form as the bowl all the way at the bottom. Let's see what we can do here. All right, so we're gonna open it up. I'm gonna leave a bottom. I guess right here we can do whatever we wanna do, but let's see. Compress it. Pull up towards the center. Let's see, we're going for like a triangle shape at the bottom here. So I'm gonna find all that clay right there. Give it one more pull. Feels good. You can feel the thickness of the bottom here, and I want the wall to be a little thinner. I'm gonna leave all the clay down at the bottom so we can trim away whatever we want. We can make that decision later. So this is going to be a lot of collaring, and what we're going to do is create a triangle down here, and then right where the triangle ends we're going to push all this clay in and create like a really skinny like vase shape. So let's see. I want to get a nice triangle here. And then every time we do this, I'm gonna try to come all the way through up to the top and press the lid. And eventually it'll get so tall we won't be able to put our finger down to the bottom anymore. We'll use a tool. Straight up, holding, and press the lip. All right. Softly create this cone, and then I'm gonna start creating a dramatic shift. Collaring 3 to 4 points all the way up slowly, compressing this clay back together. Then every time, compress the rim. Straight again. From the bottom all the way up. So as we collar, the clay is going to get thicker and thicker. So we're going to have another pull. Let's see. I'm going to use our needle tool as our finger, I believe. Let's try to shape this up a little bit, make it look a little more like a triangle. All the way up. We're gonna go in now, make it a little thinner. Let's see. We're using our needle tool as our finger, as an extension of our hand. Kind of doing a small pull here all the way up. Follow through to the top. Go. Collaring, straight up, collaring, compress. Everything does shrink about 11 to 12%, so try to keep that in mind. Create a really smooth transition here. Keep this super smooth too if that's where your lips are gonna sit. Go. right, so we're gonna go in here and try to make this nice and sharp too, because right now it's kind of looking like a bell. There we go. Sharpen this up. Tool here. Bring it in. Bring it down. Nice. All the way up. Nice. All right, so let's straighten this out. Wow, this looks so crazy. Go a little slower here. I want to leave this one the way that it is, unless there's anything else you want to do to it, and then do another one. Yeah, okay. Let's pop this off. Go kind of crazy with this one and see what we can get, what we can do. Get some, do a circular base. Let's see. Gonna center it up. Let's see. Pressing towards the center, pulling up our clay coning. Pressing back down. Softly. And press down into the center. Find the bottom and open it up like a little bowl, I think. Let's see. I can press the bottom. A lot of compression right here. Let's see. Start here. Pulling up a wall towards the center. Press the rim when we get to the top. All right. Collar this in a little bit and compress the lip. Still trying to shape up our dome down here. Let's see. I want to go, I don't know, start here, I guess. Yeah. this is good. All right, pop this over here, and I think we should connect our two domes. So try this out. Let's pop these on here quick. Give them a trim. So these are two sections of thrown pieces, thrown domes. We're just gonna actually make them into domes here.
Do that?
You wanna just like press in a divot?
Yeah.
Okay. Same. Take our little serrator tool here. Chop up these edges. Okay. This is a vinegar and bone dry clay solution here. I'm gonna add it to both sides. Let's see. Acts as our glue. I'm gonna press down softly and twist back and forth to get all that glue into the crevices that we created. Just give it like a second, just to firm up a little bit before we start touching it even more. And we'll smooth out the whole area. So this one we have plans. We're gonna throw the long part of the pipe and attach it. So.
Yeah, because you'd be burning your fucking nose for sure. What kind of stem? What kind of stem?
I don't know. Let's try something really quick. Let's try to do it really quick. All right, so I was just thinking like something fun, like get a little crazy here. Let's see. Oh. So this is maybe the part that connects to the bowl. Might look really weird.
The part where your lips come, like it's gotta be real tight, like close
Okay.
that up.
Gotcha. Okay, then I'll just set this up. Set that right there, put this right here, and maybe like a thing with some water on top of this. Create the bowl on this, yeah. Just gonna try to do the same thing here. Press down softly with some wet fingers, create a little bowl shape. So, let's see. Really trying to like get this nice and like a deeper type of bowl here. It's looking so cool. Check this one out. Come on, pop off. Yes. All right. I think this one's my favorite. I think I like this one more than the other one. I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy. Definitely go a little bit more because we are going to punch out a hole, I guess. So, let's see. That, and then this one on the side I'm gonna punch out, I believe. Let me see how big our tool is here. Yeah, it's perfect. Right on your mark. Hold it right out. Pretty cool. All right. That's just kind of standing there.
Might be a little too big.
The balls?
Maybe, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're too big.
All right. Let's see. Let's cut them in half.
Pretty good. All right.
Fire. Thank you. You have the bowl that this sits in? Oh, I see it. Thank you. All right. All right, so we got this crispy stamp. That's good. We're gonna add these feet. And then 2 in the front and 1 in the back.
Yeah.
A little scoring, scoring, scoring. 2 at a time here. Score, and then put a little slip on this bat over here. I'm just gonna give it a dip. Dip. And then a twist, just press down and twist. Get that glued on. Do all 3, and then we'll go back and we'll add the divots that we want.
All right.
Pretty cute.
Pretty cool.
Alright, let me see. Let's go in and add these details. I'm gonna get this chuck over here again. It's right here. Down. Nice. Can you see that?
Yeah.
That looks so good. I'm super happy with that. All right. Once it dries, we'll go back over it with a sponge and make sure it looks crisp. Crispy, crisp. All right, I'm gonna use a marker and mark this up first. So you wanna do the same bowl aesthetic with the dots
Yes.
One dot in the middle. All right. Needle tool. All right. Straight down. Circle. Straight down. Perfect. It's through. Circle. Right here.
Yep.
All right. Punch it out. There it is. And try to stamp it just like we did the last one. Make the bottom super wet. Just super softly add. Super wet with the baby powder. That was a lot. All right. Perfect. There we go. That's that right there. All right. All right, so this is our other style of bowl. We threw two little domes, half domes, two little jars, two little bowls, and then attached them. Dipped in this top area. So let's take our marker. Let's see, mark it up. So one right in the center. One over here. The other side. All right, so we're gonna take our needle tool, find the center here. Just gonna go straight down. Punch that out. Yes. Make it nice and hollow. All right, just right over on this side first. We want to go straight down, actually. There we go. This one too. Down. All right, and then we'll go over here first. Down. This is about set up, actually, so maybe we pop them on like that, right there. I think I'm gonna go in. Well, that's perfect. It created a little circle so we can cut that out. I want to go in and like pull this out a little bit right here. So let's create a little bit of a larger area. There we go. Nice. I might even want to go in and angle this so it fits really, really nicely. So let's see. Take our fettling knife. Just give it a small angle. Kind of like putting a spout on a teapot. It's exactly the same way. That's crazy. Just like that. We want a little bit more of an angle, I guess. So just like that. Get a nice, I want it to be on there really straight. That looks awesome. Let's see, maybe I'll line it up like this too. So that there's a hole right, all the holes in the top are going towards the same direction. There we go. Nice. Go in and just carve this out. This is really giving me teapot vibes. We're adding the spouts onto teapots. That's crazy. See? Nice. I'm just gonna smooth this out. And go in there with a brush as well. So we're gonna wanna score and slip both sides here to attach it. Let's see, so we need our serrated needle tool here. And we have this outline of where the piece ends. So let's go in Score it up. Score this guy up too. Nice. Take our magical slip here, which is vinegar and some bone dry clay. So add our glue everywhere. Very nice. All right. Let's get this really nice and straight and lined up. Press down, moving back and forth. There we go. I'm gonna get this nice and connected. Just giving it a little wiggle so we can get all of that glue into every serrated edge that we made. A little coil, just a wet coil. There we go. Press that right into place. Smooth it out with, where's a good tool? There he is. Just really give it a nice press into those ridges we created first. Make this look like it's one piece. We don't want to see this edge of the crease. Let's just go in. Nice. Yeah, just want to stamp the bottom. Yeah. All right, so you're holding it like this. Like right here. Yeah. Let's get that hunched out. All right. There's that. And then we're gonna flip it upside down right here and softly put our stamp. Perfect. All right, can you guys see that? All right, we got a pipe. Let's set this guy to the side with our other ones. Once it sets up, probably by the end of the day, we'll hit it again with a sponge and just make sure everything's smoothed out the way that we want it to be. It's a pretty nice collection, I'm not gonna lie. There we go. Figured out we made brand new items for a friend. 3 styles of pipes. What do you think? They're all freaking fire. This one's the best with the feet. This was the easiest to make because it didn't have, like, this one was second easiest only because it is similar. Doing the sphere was a little harder than just saying, okay, let's throw a corner. So easiest second, and then this one, I don't even think we would do it like this again. Like, have to throw this like just like these. I don't think doing the 2 halves was the best option. Doing it together is definitely great. What do you think? They're actually firming up. I think we should go in with the pipes and just make sure all the holes are smoothed over. Totally finish them up so they're good to go. They'll dry out. We'll fire them next week. All right, so we have all 3 of our pipes fired out of the first kiln. So we threw them, they were dried enough, we trimmed them up. They went in their first kiln, now they're bisqued. They're a little harder, but they're still fragile. So they're ready for their glaze application. Before we put the glaze on there, we're gonna wax the bottoms to make sure that any parts that we don't want the glaze on is just easily wiped away. It also creates like really crispy lines so that we can get a nice finished product. So the 3 that we have here, we've kind of talked about the glaze patterns that we're gonna go through and we're gonna do together. So for our beaker looking pipe, we drew on with just some pencil, and any pencil or pen or marker that you draw on your bisqueware will just fire right away, so you can do some templating with your pieces. But we're going to do a little drippy droop of orange, and then the rest of it's going to be clear, and we're going to put orange inside the bowl here as well, and then have it oozing down the bottom so it looks like a beaker is overflowing. And then for our chimney, we decided we're going to use this red iron color to make it look kind of rusty on the outside. And then inside the bowl, we're going to do black and then have black feet. And then maybe like a little black rim at the top, like the smoke. Give it a nice chimney effect. And then on this is like a totally different kind of bowl, this like longer type. I don't know how you would classify the difference here, but this one we're going to do in literally like every glaze that we have, right? So we want to do the first section in our triple melt, so that's 3 different glazes. We'll do a dip, a full dip, and then a half dip and a third dip, and then we'll flip it upside down, and we'll do a full dip, a half dip, and a third dip. So it'll have at least 6 different colors on it, and that'll be cool. So the glazes that we're going to use are house made. So we take all the raw materials that we purchased from its high water clays in St. Pete. They talk directly to the mines. They get all of the minerals and the materials, the oxides that we use. We purchase those in bulk, and then we make recipes. We put them together with some water and sieve them to create our own glazes. We also just put all of our glazes on our website, so you can purchase them too, and you can use them at home. So we have more, I think we have about 10 glazes up on our website that you can buy the pint, and if you need them in a larger batch, you just reach out to us, but they're up there. So for this chimney pipe, we are putting a black underglaze on these little feet. We're doing 2 coats on each foot. This way it's totally opaque, don't have any transparency. We're using the black velvet underglaze series from Amico, which is the best one, in my opinion, the velvet underglaze. All right, we're gonna pour clear right into the center here and give it a good shake. A little bit in there, shake it up. 3. All right, pour it out. Let's go ahead and get this one glazed too. Give this a nice stir. Pouring some clear right inside. Give it a shake and pour it right out. Clear glaze going in, and hold the top, get it nice and saturated, and then pour it out. Already did the feet, but we're going to put some underglaze right in the center here. Let's get our brush. Start just lining the bowl area. And I can see where it's still drying here. I'm just gonna wait for the whole thing to dry, and then we're gonna go back in, do another coat. Looks good. We're gonna coat the rest of this piece. So let's start down here. Just do one coat over our logo. I'm just going to pretty much paint anything that's white still. So go all the way around the whole piece, get it coated, and then do it probably 3 times. We're gonna do the bottom half and then the top half. I'm gonna try to avoid our stamp getting more than the one coat because I want it to shine through. If there's too many coats on the stamp, it'll just get buried. So once it's dry, you can touch the glaze and it won't move or smear. So everything looks pretty dry on our 3 coats. We're gonna do 3 coats on this top area. And let's see, we're gonna mix this up. We're gonna give it a dip. And let that dry, just like that. And then we're gonna add clear into our bowl area. Just gonna go around the whole bowl and line it. All right, first pipe completed, glazed. We clear glazed the inside, we put red iron on the outside, black on the interior, black underglaze on the feet, and black glaze on the tip. So ideally when this is all done and fired, it looks like a little rusty chimney. That should be pretty cool. So we are going to paint the top of this guy like it's dripping, oozing. I'm gonna go in and we're going to make the bowl orange as well and add a little drippy around that. Let's do that now. A nice circle. All right, we're gonna go ahead and put clear on the rest of this guy. So this pipe is our beaker pipe, and we glazed the inside in clear. We did an orange drippy goop on top and then clear all over the bottom. So we've got orange dripping out of the carb, dripping out of the bowl, dripping out of the tippy top. It's gonna look so cool when it's fired. The whole piece will be glazed in clear on the bottom. So this one is our second piece. Our third piece here is the craziest. You thought it was crazy already. This one, we need to map this out real quick because we're gonna do like 6 or 7 different glazes on this one piece. All right, we're going for it. Let's do one dunk, holding everything together. There it is. That'll be our base. This half of the bowl, we're gonna coat in our purple glaze. And then this much, we're going to just give it a quick dip into blue. So let's get the purple out first. Glaze comes right off because we waxed. I want to make sure our holes look good too. I'm gonna give it a quick dip. There it is. That's the third glaze. All right, and then I'm going to leave the middle opal. We're gonna paint on green for forest and then paint on orange. Gotta kind of figure out how to do this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna dunk this right in, but if I were to dunk it in just as is, it'll actually fill up the whole inside, creating like a double layer of glaze on the inside, which we don't want. So I'm gonna try to plug the hole here and hold down these holes as well. This way when I dip it in, it'll create a barrier down at the bottom and only glaze the top. So I think that's my goal here. Oh, yeah. A little half dip here. There it is. Wow. That is a crazy one. Right, we're just gonna wipe off the bottom, you know, where we waxed. Comes right off. All right, so we have our pipe here coated on the inside with clear glaze, and then we actually dipped the whole thing in our opal to start as our base. And then we did 4 colors on top. So we did a Juniperry purple dip, and then a turquoise dip. So this will be our triple melt glaze on the top. And then on the bottom side, we dipped the whole thing in forest. So right here we'll have swamp juice glaze coming through. And then we ended it with orange on top of our swamp juice, which we never did before. So that'll be really cool to see what that color is gonna turn out to be. And this is the wildest pipe. So we've done all 3 pipes so far glazed today. Check these bad boys out. What do you think is gonna be the coolest one? These are little tiny pieces of artworks for sure. They are super, super cute. Give them a little rotation here.
I mean, there's a good chance this, I mean, they're gonna look so good. We're gonna have to put them on the website.
Yeah. All right, so we have successfully glazed all 3 of our pipes. We did a little beaker pipe, a multicolor rainbow pipe, and a little chimney pipe. So this week we're putting these guys right in the kiln. We're gonna get these fired. They go to cone 6 oxidation in an electric kiln. They came out of the kiln yesterday, glazed them up today. They're going in the kiln tomorrow. So we'll be right back with these finished products. All right, guys, they're finally here. We got our pipes fresh out of our kiln, and they look freaking awesome. You've seen the whole process with us. So let's go over each one individually together and talk about them. This is the first pipe we're gonna look at. It's our orange drippy beaker. We glazed the whole thing in clear. We painted on in between each of these drips. So each drip is made with our orange glaze. And then right at the bottom, in the bowl, we glazed this entire part orange as well, and then added little drippies. And then we also added a little drippy right in the carb area. And the bottom is totally unglazed with our stamp on the base. All right, so our second pipe that we have coming out of the kiln, it's our little chimney pipe. We glazed the whole thing in a red gold iron, and then we added black little underglazed feet. So those are unglazed, just with underglaze on them. So it's pretty much just paint. Right in the center, we have a black glaze right for the bowl, and then a little black trim at the top. Our third pipe, a little more of a standard style pipe, we dipped in 6 different colors. We have a bottom layer in pink, then purple and blue. On the other side, we dipped in green and orange. So we also left the bottom of this pipe totally unglazed so we could get a nice drippy finish on this guy. This process was really fun. It was our first time making pipes, so we did 3 different styles and a few different techniques to figure out what actually works. I really love the beaker and the chimney, so we're gonna list both of these guys online, available in different colors, so look out for that. Coming up, we'll post a little thing about it when they're available online as well. But these guys are all gifts, so they're going to some special homies out there. We're excited to give them to them tomorrow. But this process was really fun and we learned a lot. So in the next set, probably get a few tweaks and improvements, different colors added, different processes of glazing. It was an awesome experience. So thanks for tuning in and watching the whole thing with us, start to finish. If you watch this whole video with us, thank you so much. Please subscribe to our channel, like this video. We go live every week throwing new content, new pieces. So hit the bell for notifications so you know when we go live. We'll see you on the next one.